So I'll give you a brief account of what is Rag Chikitsa. Rag Chikitsa, first of all, I'm going to just clear a myth that Indian music therapy doesn't mean only Rag Chikitsa. Like people think that it's the raga. No, there are a lot of tools, and I have explained that earlier that there are a lot of tools, and Rag Chikitsa is one of the tools for Indian music therapy, and it's client specific. Sometimes it depends upon the case history of the client, and it depends upon the musical background of the person who is getting the therapy. So I'll just give a brief account of the science behind Rag Chikitsa. It's very scientific. As we know that we have prime chakras, 7 chakras, and those chakras have a vibration on it. They have a sound. It is said, and it has been invented by the previous sages, the ancient sages, and it is stated in the ancient scriptures like Muthaya Dikshitar, this thing, Sangeet Kalpadrumam, then Goraksh Samhita, and Sangeet Ratnakar, which is written by Pandit Acharya Sharang Dev. So these are the scriptures where you will find the description of how the prime 7 chakras of our body and the 3 nadis, the Ida, Pingala, Sushumna, these 3 nadis are linked with the Sapt Swaras and the Pancha Tattvas, that is the 5 elements of the body. So the elements which are found in the nature, the 5 elements: fire, water, earth, ether, and air. So these 5 chakras are linked with these 5 elements are linked with the chakras, and chakras have certain sounds on which they vibrate. In the ancient times, it was very easy for the sages to meditate on a particular sound and activate their chakras for their well-being. That's why Lam, Vam, Ham, if you just read the scriptures behind the chakras, so they had a particular sound and the color of that chakras. So those sounds were the Vam, Ham, Lam, Ram. So in these sounds it was very easy to meditate and connect the Almighty, connect with the upper etheric body. Nowadays, since we have just gone forward, it is according to the weather, according to the different today's angle, it is difficult to meditate for the people because they have become worldly. So therefore the Sapta Swaras had been invented. Now Mooladhar chakra, which is, you can see, the root chakra, then the Swadhisthana is the sacral, then Manipur, the solar plex, then the heart chakra, then the Vishuddhi, the throat chakra, crown chakra, that's the Agya, and last one is the Sahasrara chakra, which is the pituitary gland. So these 7 chakras are linked with the 7 notes, which starts from the down. So Sa is the Mooladhar, then Rishab Komal is the Swadhisthana, then Gandhar, and Ida, Pingala, then this Manipur chakra, that's the heart chakra, that's the Madhyama, Vishuddhi, that's the Pancham, then the Agya chakra is the Dhaivat Komal, and last one is again the Ni, the Sahasrara chakra. Why it is important to activate the chakras, the balance the chakras and the elements of the body. So the more you balance the tattvas and the chakras, you head towards the well-being. So like we say, the more you are oxygenated, the more you are more nearer to the nature, more you are nearer to the present. That means you are towards the well-being, towards the towards your good health, well-being. You are fit mentally, emotionally, spiritually, socially, whatever. So it's very important to activate the chakras, and I think you might have gone through a lot of courses on this if you have really curious mind. To go on, now these chakras comprises of certain petals, and these, what I am telling you, this is written very clearly in the text called Sangeet Kalpadrumam, written by Mutaya Dikshitar in I think 12th century. So what is chakras are comprised of certain petals or emotions, the reactions, the physical properties. Okay. For example, Mooladhara chakra has 4 petals, and those 4 petals are very positive. So if you 4 petals are the Sahaj, means neutral. So when you are activating the Mooladhara, and so you are actually meeting the trance, Sahaj, neutral, that you are neutral in Dukh and Sukh. Then Viranandam means you are towards the fearlessness, Viranandam, Yoganandam and Brahmanandam. Yoganandam and Brahmanandam means that you can easily, you are connecting with the Almighty, the Paravidya, means the upper body. You are easily able to connect with this. So it is important. So that chakras, if you activate these chakras, and Mooladhara is Shadaj. Swadhisthana has 6 petals, for example. So affection, cruelty, lack of ego, fainting, criticism, mistrust. So these things are in our body, and they vary according to our DNA, according to our family background, our previous birth, according to what our experiences are. They vary. But when you activate the chakras, these things get balanced. So the negativity goes down, the positivity comes up. If you have a lot of affection, it will increase. If you have the cruelty, it will decrease. So it means, and this happens through music as well. Manipur chakra has 10 petals: desire, jealousy, fear, as I said. Stress is much linked to fear. So Manipur chakra is Gandhar. So if you are able to connect and balance the Manipur chakra, so fear element sometimes alleviates. Anahata chakra, movement, lack of curiosity, arguing. Vishuddhi chakra also has certain petals. Then Agya chakra has 3 gunas, Sato, Rajo, Tamo. Then Sahasrara, the above chakra, has all the 1000 petals, which you can see in all these petals. Basically, my point is that all these chakras, why do they guide you to the well-being? Because they have certain emotions inside them, which work when you are taking any decision, so which actually works for you. The stillness, Mooladhara chakra, I think is very, very important in your day-to-day life, in your decision making, in your stress, anxiety. If I come here, the 7 chakras are linked to the, like I said, the Sari, Gama, Padha, Ni, and Sa is our vibrations, the aura. Now the chakras and the up-chakras are related to when we sing these chakras on a particular sound frequencies, it actually gives you the swaras of Rag Bhairav. Now Bhairav is made by Lord Shiva. In the previous courses we have done the full raga of Bhairav. I think it's in the first course. Now what is Rag Bhairav? It is made by Lord Shiva, and it's one of the prime ragas. Why? Because it is much more linked to the 7 chakras. So the sounds of Bhairav are linked to the 7 chakras, the Saptaswaras, and in Karnataka it's called Maya Malav Gauda. From root chakra to Sahasrar, it is linked in the form of sound vibrations, as in sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. So the sa is Mooladhar, the Rishabh is this, and Rishabh is the Swadhishthan, Gandhar is Manipur, and so on. So why it has been made in Bhairav? Now this is in the in a little latter lessons I have explained it, and how we sing, what is the correct way of singing, I have explained very briefly, because this is actually done by the musicians. At least you have to have a knowledge of the swaras. That's why I have not explained it very clearly, because you have to meet that particular sound frequency and you have to meet the scale. So many aspects are there, many features are there when you start activating your chakras through Bhairav. So this is just a brief glimpse. This is a very important aspect I would like to tell, that I think I'll go up to the next chapter.